Hey guys, what's up? It's Dennis from Deniz, World of Bodybuilding. I wish you a great week. Start of the week. It's Monday today, and the Mr. Olympia is coming closer and closer. We're in September now, so we don't have much left to the big day, the Super Bowl of bodybuilding. And this year would be the year where Phil Heath would win the title the eighth consecutive time, tying with the records of Lee Haney and Ronnie Coleman. We all know that, okay? Last year he won his seventh title, like Arnold did back then, and we all also know that he is not the most favorite guy when it comes to charisma and sympathy. Not that many like him or love him, character-wise. I got to know that for a long time now. And what I recently saw was that Sean Roden interview. I already did a video on it, but I talked about other aspects of the video. But right now, I really have to say one or two words about that Sean Roden interview. And I always will try, to be as objective as possible. I don't have any relationship with any of those top pro athletes, so be sure that I am objective. I don't have a sponsor that is with a current athlete or something like that, so I'm definitely objective. I don't have any reason to not be that way. A lot of athletes say or claim, like Sean Roden did recently, hey, Phil Heath hasn't done anything for bodybuilding. And when people say that, I don't get it, man. Phil Heath was at all the expos for all those years until recently. Besides this year, he was at all the expos this year. He won the Olympia 7 times. He was at Generation Iron, where people who doesn't have anything to do with the sport saw him and saw the Mr. Olympia, so to say. He has done interviews with mainstream TV channels and newspaper, radio stations, and everything like that. He did he did an interview with Valuetainment, which I really like. I really like that channel, which is outside of bodybuilding. And I know back then was when Flex Magazine had their print edition, and he obviously was with Flex. I don't know if he still has a contract with them. I don't know that, but back then when the print magazine was active, he had fan meet and greets and everything like that. I remember one time when I bought the Flex, that was one of the first times I saw Phil was in the magazine. A fan won a meet and greet with him, and they shared a great day, visited his family, went to a Mets game, I think, to a baseball game, and went out to dinner and everything like that, and had a great day. Phil Heath is an active athlete. He is an active athlete. His job is to defend the Mr. Olympia title, nothing more. Sean Roden said, because he was interviewed by Jay Cutler, he said, hey Jay, when I look at you and you're with the army and this and that, and yeah, Jay is with the army, but Jay is retired. I know that he is busy, but he doesn't have the stress he had, when he was competing for the Mr. Olympia title. I remember Jay cutting out all appearances and anything out besides his Olympia prep when he prepped for the Olympia, when Jay prepped for the Olympia. And so it had to be, it had to be that way. Jay was very successful, so is Phil, so was Ronnie, and then they all did the same thing. During their career, that's their job. What did Ronnie do during his career, to present or promote the bodybuilding sport? Nothing more. Jay, nothing more. I don't get it. I get that a lot of people don't really like him, but sometimes the arguments are so weak. It's just, and most of the retired guys still don't do more than Phil does now. It's just Very pathetic, I would say. Um, Sean is a great athlete, but I don't know. Many people agreed with Sean, not because, he's right, but because they don't basically like Phil Heath. But that was my 1 or 2 words with that. I think that people want to throw any bus that's given on Phil Heath, but that's not me. I wish you a great week. Give me a thumb up if you liked the video. I'll be active. I still don't have my laptop back. I sent in my laptop 3 weeks ago to get repaired. I have a guarantee state. I paid 250 euros to have a warranty, or how it's called in English. And they sent me back last Friday before I went to a weekend trip. They sent me back a letter. Pay 188 euro. We don't pay anything for that. Or don't get it repaired and send it back. So after this video, I'll call them and let's see what will happen. But this laptop I'm talking to, it's like 10 years old or something, and I always have some kind of problem. It's not very, very good anymore. So I wish you all the best. Give it a thumb up, subscribe to my channel. The Olympia is coming closer. What do you think? Is Phil Heath doing less than former Mr. Olympias, or is this just a baseless statement of many people? Bye.